Hello friends, welcome to my channel ELS English Literature Studies with Kaur Harpreet. Today I will discuss Robert Frost as a regional poet. Before that, I've already discussed Robert Frost as a modern poet. If you're interested, you can check that video also. So let's get started with Robert Frost. Firstly, I would like to discuss about him in brief. Robert Frost, whose time period is 1874 to 1963. He was born in 1874 in San Francisco. His father died of TB, tuberculosis, when he was only 11 years old, right? Then he had interest in reading and writing poetry during his high school years in Lawrence and later at Harvard University in Boston, though he never earned a formal college degree, right? He also, after leaving his school, he also worked as a teacher, cobbler, editor of the Lawrence Sentinel. And his first poem was My Butterfly, which published in 1894 in the New York newspaper, The Independent, right? Then these are some main features, we can say these are main features of Robert Frost's poetry, and all these features are discussed already. If you're interested, you can check. You can click on the link Robert Frost as a modern poet. It will be given in the description box, right? And in that Robert Frost as a modern poet, the key elements are discussed: clarity and simplicity, realism about his poetry, then dramatic quality in his poetry, then his use of language or diction, what is his philosophy, and Robert Frost as a poet of democracy. Some of these points are already discussed there. If you're interested, you can check that also. Now, before discussing Frost as a regional poet, it is important to understand what we mean by regional art and what are the key features of a regional poet, right? When we talk about regional art, it is an art that deals with the physical features. It deals with people, their lives, traditions, etc. of we can say of a particular locality, right? It deals with social, linguistic, topographical, historical, mythical characteristics also, right? And these mythical characteristics of various areas, which are the main factors among regional qualities, right? And it doesn't mean that regionalism is mere factual reporting of an area. A regional poet, a regional artist is anyone living and practicing art in a regional location, and a regional poet has to act as a responsible poet, we can say, and such regional artist emphasizes the various ways in which it differs from other localities, right? They emphasize on a particular locality, and this is the way that they emphasize the various ways in which this particular locality or selected region differs from other localities, right? And the selected region, this one selected region becomes a symbol of the world at large, a microcosm, and this reflects the great world beyond, right? This includes large regional centers, small towns, villages, and bushes, etc. And such regional artists emphasize the various ways. And today my poet Robert Frost is a regional poet in this creative sense, and today I'm here to discuss Robert Frost as a regional poet. First of all, Robert Frost creates an impression of wholeness, right? As a regional poet, he creates an impression of wholeness. There is much sifting and selection of material, yet the impression, even then, impression of wholeness is created in his poetry, right? And this impression, we can say, is an important aspect of his regional art, and the selected region becomes a symbol of the world at large, a microcosm, and reflects the great world beyond. And the region interpreted or represented by him is not just a place. It is a world coherent and complete within itself. It is not a place, it is a world within it. And this wholeness illustrates the difference between, we can say, between his art. This wholeness illustrates the difference between his art and that of lesser regional poets, right? Other poets portray a series of independent scenes which are observed from varying angles. But as far as Frost is concerned, when he describes some particular place, an orchard, a brook in the woods, or a pasture, or at the same time he makes us aware of the region as a whole, right? It is, as I already told, that it is not a place, it is a world complete within itself. We feel the presence of an entire locality inhabited by a particular breed of man who live in a certain way, right? And we come to know about their beliefs, idea of conduct, and so on, about the people who are living in that locality. And his regional world, Frost's regional world, seems exactly the same in his poems, one after another. For example, when we talk about the New England of the Court, it is the same. The New England of the Court is the same as the New England of Stopping by Woods, and the New England of Mending Wall is the same as New England as we find in Birches, right? So the regional world seems exactly the same in his poems, one after another, right? This is about his Frost creates an impression of wholeness. This is about first point about him as a regional poet. Secondly, Robert Frost act as a creative poet. Robert Frost as a regional poet is creative and symbolic also. His regionalism shows the environment, the selected region. His focus is on the selected region, right? And this regionalism, as we can say, thoroughly social. He establishes a strong link between the individual mind and the selected region. He is concerned more with rural life than with the sense of values which are shared by the local society. He achieves universality by the simplest of means, right? And raises regionalism to the level of highest art. This is the point that he acts as a Robert Frost as a regional poet is creative, that he achieves universality by the simplest of means, and he raises this regionalism to the level of highest art. This is his creativity, right? He explores other world and other levels of experiences. He decides to choose a rural way of life as the basis of his poetry, and the greatness of his regionalism. What is the greatness of his regionalism? That it lies in the fact that he surmounts the limitations of regional art and makes it universal in its appeal, right? This is the greatness of his regionalism, that he surmounts the limitations of regional art and makes it universal in its appeal. And that is why even those who are not familiar with New England, they can read his poetry easily, right? Third point is Frost raises regionalism to the level of highest art, right? Frost achieves universality by the simplest of means and raises regionalism to the level of the highest art. No doubt, he deals with a particular region, but with the help of, we can say, with the help of his accurate selection of material, its significant aspects or its spirits are brought out, right? He explores other level of experience through this, which acts as a base for his poetry, right? And this very uniqueness is made to reveal the similarities. Because of this uniqueness, he tries to reveal the similarities that exist between the life in that region and human life taken as a whole, right? He tries to reveal the similarities between that exists between the life in that region, about the region he talking about, and the human life taken as a whole, right? And what to tell about this, that in this way we can say the region north of Boston becomes symbolic not only of New England as a whole, because he talks mostly about north of Boston, right? And he achieves universality by the simplest of means and raises regionalism to the level of the highest art. It is his plus point that he surmounts the limitation of regional art and makes it universal in its appeal, right? And that is the reason that people are very people we can say people enjoy his poetry, right? That is the reason, that because he takes regionalism to the level of the highest art through his creativity as a regional poet, right? Now next point is Frost regionalism is social. This is another important key element of Frost regionalism, and that is it is concerned more with the rural way of life than with its scenery. Is thoroughly social, right? It means that he shows the environment, the region, mind of the people of that particular region, and their natures and attitudes, their beliefs, their customs, their ideas of conduct. He establishes a strong link between them, and it is concerned more with the sense of values shared by the local society than we can say with the intuitions of a single mind. Not that the community and the individual are opposed, and he established a strong relation, and the speaker we can say in Frost lyrics is a particular person, and that person acts as a spokesman for a whole community, right? So his regionalism is social, and it concerned with the sense of values which are shared by the local society, and it is thoroughly social. So friends, this is all about today's topic, that Robert Frost as a regional poet. I hope you will like the content, and if you like it, please hit the like button, share and subscribe my channel, and if you are new to my channel, please hit the bell button so that you can get notifications for my upcoming videos. Thanks a lot for watching.